Previously on Tales of Aslyria, the group learned about the Colosseum Games and how criminals on good behavior were given the opportunity to turn their life towards service for the King of Avalon. During the games, Elchrist, Linus, and Papadodo talked about the service and treatment of the animals and how Papa was worried about the incident with Thrist. At this point, food was brought in, and Elchrist gave a toast to Papadodo.
May the flower of love never be nipped by the frost of disappointment, nor the shadow of grief fall among your friends and your true family. And I emphasize true.
Uh-oh.
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers! Do we say
Awesome.
cheers or something like, may all be gemmed?
May all be
I love-
gemmed.
I don't know.
And it's now going to be that's what it's going to be.
May we all be gemmed.
Ajin suggested a drinking game with Elchrist, to which he was eager. While they were drinking, Gideon Black entered, right as High Mage Carlisle was beginning to talk to Elchrist. Gideon pulls Carlisle to the side, where Dinestra sneakily listened and discovered...
What do I hear?
High Mage, I am sorry to interrupt. I know this was the moment you planned to announce your retirement, but we just received word that you could be in danger. There is word from the guard that someone is planning to assassinate you today. We do not know if this is to be true. We must move you to the Mage Center until tonight's ceremony. And
Who's that? A mage?
yes,
What's up?
an assassination on High Mage Carlisle. And Carlisle looks kind of perplexed. You know, he's not one to shy away from threats. He's been threatened before, being in his position. How certain are you that these allegations are true? I mean, we don't know anything for certain. All we do know is a dock worker informed the guard that he overheard some pirates talking about trying to kill the High Mage today. Do you know who this pirate is? I believe his name is Captain Swift. We have the guards watching for his whereabouts, but nothing has turned up yet. Okay, well, thank you for this information. I will be along at once. I need to attend to my guests. No need. I brought the guard to escort you to the center. We need to get you there now. While Dinestra was listening in, the drinking between Elchrist and Ajin continued. But soon it was interrupted by Carlisle, as he announced he must attend to urgent matters. But before leaving, he demands you all join him at the Spire tonight, and to ensure you are expedited through the crowd, he has given you all armbands with a sigil of Avalon on them. Dinestra, being worried about her travel companion, asks what is she to do, to which Carlisle instructs her, stay close to the group, and especially Elchrist. Watch out for him. After Carlisle leaves, the group continues to eat and drink. But Dinestra notices Lady Corelia had approached Gideon and leaves very upset. Upon noticing this, Lord Corelia comes to Gideon and demands answers for the disruption. Gideon notices Dinestra and asks if they can speak in private, and the two retreat to his private quarters in the suite. Now, the group has noticed that all prominent figures have left the suite, and they decide to take their drinking to the tavern downstairs. Upon entering, Linus approaches the barkeep and sweet talks her into drinks for the table, but notices Lady Corelia crying at the bar.
And I go, weren't you up in the special box with us?
Backtrack a little bit. Lady K is drunk, but also kind of crying.
Oh, no.
She seems tipsy, but not like severely drunk. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that.
I think I still start with my opener. Weren't you in the special box with us?
During their exchange, we learn Lord and Lady Corelia are having a rough patch, and that Lady Corelia thinks she could run the city better than her husband. She then, through some liquid courage given by Linus, decides she's going to confront Lord Corelia about this and heads back to the suite. Meanwhile, while Linus is having her conversation, the rest of the group notices a hooded man leaving the tavern, and Ajin and Elchrist follow him. Ajin picks up a note dropped by the man, and the two continue chasing him. After they see him disappear inside of a broom closet, the two rejoin the group and read a note addressed to Elchrist.
A place close to your heart, where love will stand forever. You'll find the answers you seek where the paths diverge, and wilderness is your friend. Know this, speed is the answer, but strategy is the game. A twisted destiny is coming, and the wheels of fate have turned, but their fates won't be sealed until the light meets the sea and darkness falls on Aslyria.
The group, now armed with this new information, decides to head to the woods where Linus and Elchrist were married. But, thanks to Papadodo's wise insight, suggests that Linus head to town and arm herself before heading out. When they arrive at the blacksmith, Linus was adamant about getting a trident, but could not afford the cost.
Can I get for 40 gold or less?
Well, for 40 gold,
But between friends, remember it's for Papa Dodo.
make a persuasion check.
Yes. Persuasion. I got a natural 20.
Yo!
Nice.
Give me that trident.
Getting that 20.
For that, I could give you a 50% discount. It would be 100 gold.
God, I still only have 40.
After the group left the blacksmith, they noticed 2 dock workers near an alleyway. But only Linus could hear the conversation in which they talked about capturing Captain Swift, and they plan to frame him for the attack. While Linus is listening, Bonnie has another run-in with Corbin, the half-orc. This shocked entrance scares the 2 dock workers away, while another is rounding the corner, and we meet...
My character's name is Eleni, and I'm a tiefling. I have black skin, black eyes, black hair, standing at 6 foot tall. I tend to carry several useful tools on me. I feel pretty confident in my ability to get things done. And I typically am working as more of like a mercenary for hire situation.
Linus and Elchris know her from their theater days, as Eleni was her best friend and bunkmate at camp.
Could it be?
Mm.
I
Wait a
swear I know you.
You look a little bit familiar.
Whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot. Which did I not? Oh my gosh, it's you.
Wow, it's been so long since our theater camp days.
It's been so long. What are you doing now?
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just depends.
You said absolutely nothing just then.
Yeah.
Elchris, say hi. This is one of my old friends.
I remember from theater camp. We interacted with him twice as well.
Oh my gosh, Elchris!
How are you doing? It's great to see you.
Good to see you too.
What brings you to the festival this year?
Just working by the docks, bit of manual labor, you know.
You know, I would like to know so much more about what you do.
Yeah, elaborate on manual labor by the docks.
Yeah. Well, you see, the ships come in and the ships go out, and some of us just get hired to help load and unload.
Corbin, finally having some free time, takes an opportunity to ask Bonnie for a dance, and everyone else starts to join. While dancing, Corbin tries to get to know Bonnie and reminds her of the boat ride offer for that night to watch the fireworks. She accepts the invite and asks if everyone could join, but his boat only fits 2 people. So they would have to find other means, but they're welcome company. After dancing, Linus invited Eleni to join them for a stroll in the woods. But before departing, Corbin asks if anyone knows how the spire has that small crack and chunk missing, as he's heard that they are indestructible. Only Linus and Elchris know of this, but it's been there most of their life and they don't know much more than that. After they arrive at the woods, they notice a sign deterring people from visiting, posted by Lady Coralia. The group takes this as a sign of her stepping into her initiative to clean up the city. After walking into the woods, they notice a guard guarding each path. Elchris, using his wit, leads one of them away down an opposing path. The group then approaches a bandit camp with a strange tiefling bard and a half-orc who were plotting to burn down the forest in the area around them. At this, Elchris notices the hooded man from earlier, and the man instructs Elchris to attack. At this, a fight ensues, and most are intent on making it to the tree.
I'm going to go to the tree.
Is that all you're going to do?
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
I have dash? Is that a thing that everybody gets?
Everybody has dash. They can use an action to dash.
I'm going to dash.
Perfect. So you are at the tree. Elchris, Dinestra, Bonnie, you are at the tree. I will say the fact that you are at the tree now, Linus, the tree looks normal. Doesn't seem like there's anything going on at the tree.
No, but I'm glad I'm there.
Others to the hooded man.
No, I wanna go to the hooded man.
5, 10, 15. You are right up on him.
Yep.
You've used your action. You can talk to him.
Yeah, I would like to. Who are you? What is going on? Why do you know so much? What is happening here?
Child, now is not the time for these silly questions. We need to make sure they don't burn the evidence. And some just wanted to fight.
Okay, I run after the bard.
You're still in darkness. You do not know that the bard has left.
Okay, so I run out towards where I heard the fireworks explode.
Okay.
So I run out of the darkness,
Boom.
and then I round the darkness.
Okay.
You're not gonna Elchris, your one true
I
friend?
see that you have him,
Okay.
You make it to the bard.
and now I attack the bard.
Roll to see if you hit.
You are so mad at this bard.
You gotta kill this guy. You better kill this guy.
Are you trying to kill him or take him captive to learn more about him?
No, I'm trying to kill him.
Okay.
All right, 22.
All right.
That hits.
7.
You take your glaive and you drive it into his back as he's starting to run away, and you cut his arm so bad that it's just kind of like hanging there limp. He's still steaming.
What?
And one had other plans.
Oh,
So
interesting.
Elodie runs up. She's padding with you. trying to make you believe she's helping you put out the fire. And as she does, she quickly reaches under and grabs the plans and puts them in her pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What a move.
What a boob.
Pretty sneaky, sis.
After some time, the bard and one of the guards made an escape city. The group then learns about Eleni's part and the plot that is about to unfold. Eleni decided to head to Tharos to warn her people and try to set things right.
I'm gonna go warn my people.
Okay.
I bid you all adieu. I just want to say it has been an honor knowing you. I wish you the best of luck in disarming these fireworks. On behalf of the Tiefling people, I hope that you're successful. And if you are not, I hope you will think well of us.
Will you give us all your apps in that letter?
Yes.
Thank you.
No. You need some sort of proof to share with.
She
Yeah,
needs the documents. If she's going back to her people, she will need the documents.
It's someone in.
I'm going to split up the documents. I would like to keep the letter, and I would like to leave these guys with a map so they know where they're going.
Mhm.
And they've got the list of names on the first map, but I think that the letter is enough to convince my people of what's afoot.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're scapegoats and you get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Now the group, armed with the knowledge of the attack and the events that are about to transpire, head off, leaving the camp behind. It's about an hour and a half till peak convergence, and it'll take at least 30 minutes to get back to the city. As the group crests over the hill, you see the sun. It is setting in the distance. You see the city. You see everybody super excited and having, a good time. And as you crest over the hill, you pause. Your thoughts go elsewhere. Bonnie, your head spins. You should have stayed home. Why did you come here? Was Percy right? Where is Percy? Where is Corbin? He's a new love interest. Maybe you want to know where he's at. Ajin, you're trying to process everything. The attack is too calculated, too precise. But the words of your creator ring in your head. Find Din. Dynestra, you came here because you thought the people were more sophisticated. Now you hear words of your king ring true that you will not be able to bridge cultures, and you are wasting your time. The fear creeps into your mind as you think about your new friends and allies, your ally who is probably right next to the spire at this point. Linus, you think of the map and the star over Tharos. Have your people been right? Are tieflings really to blame for all of this? You look towards a dimly lit coliseum where you now are certain that Papadodo is there tending to the animals and getting them ready for the trek back home. You missed his honorary ceremony at the games, but now you fear you may never see him again. Elchrist, you look at the city, a city you've grown up in and loved your whole life. You've not been here lately, but being back feels like home. You see all the hope and wonder, and now a threat that is real. Your home, your people are under attack, and you do not know what to do. You look at the Colosseum and think of Papadodo. You look at the tower and think of the magic. Your family, who you have not seen in years, but you know your little brother is there. You think of Gideon, and even though you were rivals, you wish nothing ill of him. And lastly, you think of High Mage Carlisle. You remember he was trying to tell you something, but what was it? Is it important now? What is important is saving the city. As you look to the city, you are determined but fearful. You look at all of the faces, and just like in a movie, it focuses on them and then slowly pans to the city. As the sky starts to have hints of color, we see two streaks launch into the sky. Pop, pop. And this is where our story continues.